Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Learn to Play Crusader Kings all over again. And last time we've made, I would say, significant progress towards understanding this game, and now it's time to continue. So, I do have a scheme to sway Mayor Olaf. I am at war. I've dealt with most of the pop-ups. I have 3 issues, but, you know, not much. Convert. How am I not doing that? Yes, I am. Apparently, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I am doing that. That's weird. Okay, maybe I just need to unpause for it to go away. So basically, it's telling me that I need to convert a county. But I'm already doing that, so yeah. Alderman Northern Riding. Oh, and I'm doing it in East Riding instead. Oh, it's suggesting the Northern one because it's bigger, I guess. That makes sense, but I should do it in the West probably as well. Anyways. That's fine. Actually, you know what? No, it's not. It's min-maxing, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just, it makes sense to do it here first. Okay. Now, with that said, I suppose let's go to war. Yeah, that sounds like a fun thing to do. And we've unpaused for the... Well, you know what, it didn't last very long, but here we are nonetheless. Alliance formed with Chieftain Thorgil? I think this is that's how you pronounce it. I haven't looked it up since last time, and I really should, because I know it annoys people. Greetings, Jarl Halfdan of Jorvik. I'd gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir, Sigfrid, right? Should be Sigfrid. And my daughter, Ileana, will be joined in holy matrimony. May Freya bless their union. Excellent, no immediate effect. Well, there is an immediate effect. They get married. But hey, I know that's not what the game means. Faction created against me. God damn it, these guys are moving quickly. Okay, so what is this? I think this is him gathering his men, right? I think so. Let me, Okay, so marriage done. Great. Faction created against you. The Earldom of East Riding has given rise to peasant rabble targeting you. Peasant rabble faction wants freedom for the people from foreign or... There's a mosquito trying to bite me. From foreign or infidel rule. Right, that's probably gonna be a problem eventually, isn't it? Yes, it is. We've gathered elite quality troops. I don't understand how troop quality works. I really don't. Okay, let's go to the war over here and now check what it's saying. High quality, superior quality. So now it's superior quality. I seriously don't understand. At least Jarl Bjorn is here to help me. I have 7,000, they have like 2,000 something. This is honestly a lot closer than we think. Jarl Ivar is just being stupid, but that's, you know, as per usual for Jarl Ivar. Now what does this do? Supply. Oversupply limit -5, -3 supplies per month. Right. Okay. First of all, let's look at protecting against factions, a lesson, and then we're going to take a look at why the hell I'm not sieging anything when I should be. Also, I really don't understand this. Decent quality, high quality, superior quality. I don't understand what they mean by this, but okay. Okay, let's do it. So, you've had a faction form against you, but do not panic. You still have time to set things right. Vassals and counties join factions when they are dissatisfied with your rule. To counteract this, you can increase their opinion of you, or try to become dreaded. Oh, so have them love you or fear you is now a genuine option, rather than fearing you is never going to do anything ever, which was the case in CK2. Most interesting. A dreaded ruler reaps the following benefits. Vassals are discouraged from joining factions. Vassals are discouraged from scheming. Increase vassal acceptance. Example, title revocation. Also, like how likely they are to accept things. Increase offer vassalization acceptance. Very good. Make electors more likely to vote as you do. Make vassals unlikely to oppose law changes. Characters' dread can range from 0 to 100. Over time, their dread will tend towards their neutral dread, which is defined by their personality traits. Right. Countries with low popular opinion tend to join peasant factions. Unlike other factions, this faction will rise up no matter if they have a chance of winning or not. Sometimes you simply have to put the peasants in their place. I mean, you know, I thought it, the game said it, and here we are. Oh, the speed menu looks a little bit different, okay. So, here's my question then. What's the white flag mean? Is that just probably. Okay. I should merge these armies. Yes, I should. Okay. Now, here's the idea. We go over there and we beat the snodding fluff out of them. But not yet. Let's wait for reinforcements first. Right. We're not. Oh, also, we're not sieging this. Is there a reason we're not sieging this? Okay, well, let's split the army in half, and it automatically assigns a commander. Nice. Good, 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 good. Okay, Right, so yes, we know about this faction in Eastern Riding. That's why we're converting Northern Riding first. Oh, speaking of converting, by the way, Council, Administration, convert faith, fabricate claim. Yes, good, excellent. Foreign affairs, domestic affairs, integrate title, promote culture. Promote culture, ah. The county changes culture to Norse at 100%. Yeah, okay. Good. I feel like we should be doing this rather than collecting taxes. Money doesn't seem to be the greatest issue ever. We're making a fair amount even with all our armies raised, and I should probably build something. But I reckon maybe wait on that. And let's go and fight this lot. So we're still well supplied, are we? Yes, we are. Okay. Hey, Ivar, wanna help maybe? No? Okay. Whatever you say, mate. Now, there is a barony here. We should be able to siege this, right? Ah. Most interesting. Does this mean you exclusively siege... Well, surely not, right? I was going to ask, does this mean that you exclusively siege castles and capitals, but, like, how would I take control over this bishopric if that was the case. Or do you just not split these anymore? Yeah, I think you just don't split these anymore. So, like, control of Dunholm, you can't split it into, like, one faction controls this, the other controls these two. I think it's a... Like, this is one province. Yeah, that's actually good. I like that, because in CK2 you could actually have one faction controlling the castle and another controlling, like, the town and the temple in the same province. I think now you can't basically do that. Maybe through inheritance. But I doubt it. I'll have to see, I don't know. The UI is different and everything's been renamed, and it's going to take, like... It's going to take time to figure these things out, but for now I'm a little bit busy, so let's go and fight and win, hopefully. Fortune 10 in enemy's favour, wow. Wow. Didn't do them much good, did it? And that's it. These are... I mean, I'm not sure about their equipment and the way they look. I mean, look at them. These look like Viking invaders in 867 to you. Not to me, but... I guess that's DLC for the future. Let's go and chase them, and let's go and siege the barony of Carolol. Carleol. And see what we can do there. Oh, no. Shattered Retreat is on. Oh, god damn it. Okay, never mind. I'm sitting around the map table with Mayor Halston and Mayor Thordir, discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Halston bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies, while the other guy explains how we need to watch what our foes do and respond accordingly. It is in my right to decide over our ultimate course of action. Now, because I'm a genius, right, this option is available because you have my martial skill. Yeah, good. There was a time I pronounced this marital, which... is a thing in CK2, but it's not this thing with the swords. Oh god. Anyways, yes, we can do both. Because I'm a genius. Faction created against you. Of East Riding, right. Yes, we know about those. Here's the thing, though. Oh. Most interesting. Am I sieging the... Yes, I am, right? Yes, I am. Okay. What are you doing? Are you going to try and siege my own territory from me? It's splitting. Not what I wanted to do. Take the full army, merge it, split it in half, get the bigger half to deal with them down there. That's how we do that, okay. Gotcha. Can you help me deal with this, please? I would highly appreciate it. Yeah. As far as supplies are going, we're losing a few men due to sieging, but our supplies are all right as long as we don't go over the limit too much. Now, please don't tell me you're going to get on boats and just leave, and I'm going to have to chase you around. That would be great. Well, it looks like Ivar. It looks like my ally's gonna deal with them. Bjorn, or my brother, even not exactly ally, but yes. You now control Cumberland. You gain 17 gold from occupying Cumberland. Right. Now then, let's go and control the barony of Dunholm. Or control, let's go siege it and take it from our enemies, but yes. Oh, look, there's raiders as well, lovely. We've won. Oh, there's victory reports on here I failed to see. Did I imprison some? No, this is Ivar that imprisoned him, right? I did not imprison him. I did wound him, though. This is... Okay, you know what I'm really hoping? Really hoping that it ends up being the case? That, chances for getting wounded, imprisoned, stuff like that... Well, imprisoned was always a thing. Always worked like the following, which is what I'm about to say. But the chances of, like, getting wounded, getting killed in battle, stuff like that... I'm really hoping that it depends a heck of a lot more on whether you win or lose. Because in CK2, I think it was a factor in the math when calculating whether you get the event that your character was wounded or not. I'm not entirely sure. I've forgotten, honestly. I'm pretty sure I've looked this up, and then I think there were mods that changed it, and I was really happy with them. But I'm hoping that now, by default, what happens is... If you lose, you have a big chance of getting, You have a big chance of getting, like, wounded, imprisoned, and stuff like that. But if you win, the chances of that happening are, like, almost none. I think that will be great, and I think that's great for the game, and... It's not entirely realistic, but the game has plenty of RNG elements already that I don't feel like it's, you know, the most important thing ever. Okay. To have that element of realism in. So, Ivar is just all over the place, in a good way. Probably distracting my enemies. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to siege then, if that's the case. Promoting culture is actually relatively quick. I like that. Oh no, please leave. Are we taking... No, we're not over the supply. We are over the supply limit. But I mean, we have a ton of supplies, so that's okay. And we're close to the border with our own territory, so I guess that's okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing each one of these can only have one barony, right? No. No, that's not the case. I can construct a castle here. I can't construct a city. And even if I did, this is like the wrong holding type. Okay, tell you what, let's instead then build, let's build a barracks, I think? Yes, because it will give me heavy infantry and spearmen damage. So let's build a barracks in Jorvik. And we get to upgrade it as it goes, right? Interesting, okay. These are all my territories, if I am... Yes. So I have 3 castles that I control, but my vassals are the ones that control all of the cities and the temples, naturally. But I'm the one that's in control of the province, as it were. Oh, the county, sorry, not the province. Let's use the proper terminology for future reference, because there's people trying to learn with you, Juggernaut. Aye, okay. Leeds. Shall we upgrade something in Leeds? Well, first of all, let's take a look at the de jure duchy titles. And the de jure duchy title for Jorvik says I should control all of this, plus the earldom of Lindsey. Now, controlling the earldom of Lindsey will put me at 4 out of 3 domain, but I'm hoping I can raise this number to 4 somehow eventually. So, And even if I can't, I'll just give it to a vassal and it'll be fine. So, let's build something in Leeds then. Oh, but I've been told that a coastal city with a trade port is very important for development growth. I saw that. That's some level of min-maxing I'm not exactly all too keen on. So we have troops over there. Here, let's have, I think, just straight up tax with farms and fields. We could do we could like try and strike a balance, but that doesn't seem very fun. Defender's advantage is not very useful for me. I intend to be attacking most of the time. Plus, it's Britain. Eventually, I'm going to hold all of it. Yeah, let's go with farms and fields, and eventually that's going to get more expensive, but it's also eventually going to get more useful as we upgrade it. Okay, lovely. With all of that said, we are 35% war score currently. That's very fun. And we are sieging 2 of our enemies' holdings. Let's go to speed 3 and hope, beyond hope, that Mercia and Wessex are too busy rebuilding what little remains of Roman structures in this time period in the region, for example. They could be doing something else if they want as well. I'm not, you know, I don't really care per se. Right, 1% attrition isn't the greatest, but it's not terrible either, and there goes the rest of their small, pitiful army. I really don't like the Shattered Retreat, though. Can I, out of curiosity... Okay, we're going to do an experiment here, so we're gonna save. Right? We're saved, and then we're going to switch characters, and then game rules. I can't change them. But, just for what's it called? For the sake of it, basically. Randomized faith, de jour, custom kingdom, no end date, demonic rage, cost pleasure, caused by like cost, Mongol invasion, general quality, yada yada yada. Exclude independence, difficulty, multiply murder multiply murder schemes even. No, there's no option to change Shattered Retreat, or to turn Shattered Retreat on or off. I get the feeling that's going to be a day 1 mod. Because, look, as good as... or as... not really good, but as... Oh, sod, I'm not sure how to call it now. It's not exactly good, but you know what I mean. Like, as... sensible, I guess, but it's not really sensible. Look, I understand why they're trying to do Shattered Retreat, and it's a thing in EU4, sorry, as well. And I understand the logic behind it, and it's that, you know, if you lose a battle, you have the opportunity to recover, recuperate, put yourself in a better position to win for the next try that you get at it, I suppose, and, you know, good. So let's say, like, you know, you assemble all your men and you're crossing a river and you fight somewhere and you lose. In CK2 that will basically be it, because the enemies will just chase you over and they'll fight you while you're on like 1% morale and they're going to be on 50 plus. So they're always going to win and they're just going to bounce you back and forth and you're never going to win the war if you lose that one single important battle. But at the same time, Shattered Retreat isn't really the best way of doing it. I have this idea in my head that if you lose a battle, you can disband the army. But obviously the problem... Okay, we're going to go through these in a second. We're also going to go through this in a second. Oh, that's good. This was a mod, now it's a real thing. Well, no, it was a real thing back then, but now it seems like... Second siege, I get a prisoner. That seems like the likelihood of getting prisoners is increased, is what I mean by this. Okay, Borough, that's a barony. Let's go siege that barony. I had this idea in my head where basically if you lose a battle, you can disband your men. This means that you're going to need to raise them again, but you can't raise them in provinces that have been occupied or provinces that have... that have, what's it called? That are being besieged. Also, you lose a percentage of your men that you've disbanded because of desertion and because of, you know, wounded maybe, or, I don't know, they just don't want to fight anymore, stuff like that. You lose like a 5, 10%, 15%, you know, you can work out the balance and playtest it. But then that basically means that if you want to fight again, if you want to have another shot at winning and, you know, basically forming one giant doom stack to fight the other doom stack, if that's how you want to wage your war, and oftentimes you have to wage a war like that. If you want to do it like that, then what you would have to do is you need to raise all your men, which again start with 0 morale, because, you know, you just re-raise them. And also, what you would need to do is you need to gather all your men up together again, and this allows your opponent to intercept you, and, you know, maybe in the situation like, you know, if you're fighting on the front lines and you're sieging these castles here, then yes, they're going to be able to recuperate and gather men up here again, but that's going to take a lot of time, right? And so I think that's better than Shattered Retreat. It's a little bit more engaging, and ultimately I think it brings you to a similar point. Balance-wise, I think it does a fairly similar point, because now they lose, they run away, far enough away from you for you to not actually be able to catch them in a sensible amount of time, in a you know, tactical amount of time. And what by that I mean, if you want to catch them, you're going to need to abandon all the siege works and just go and chase off that one army, which in some situations is the correct course of action. But basically that gives them the chance to regain their morale and get some reinforcements. This would basically do the same thing, and I like that idea, and I have it in my head for some time now. But again, I'm not sure until I playtest it, until someone, you know, actually tries it. Maybe it's horrible, but, you know, I think on paper it sounds like a good idea, and I think it's something that maybe is worth investigating as a potential solution for Shattered Retreat. But anyways, for now, let's take a look at prisoners taken in Siege. In CK2, it used to be that you wouldn't actually get all that many prisoners from sieging castles, and then there was a mod that basically increased the chance of that happening and made it so you have certain decisions that you want to do or make when it comes to sieges. So if the siege just started, you have a percentage chance to get your family out of there, or your family could stay, and this will bolster the defenders' morale, but at the same time, if they get captured, you know, that's a problem. But also, I realized I just hit my desk again, and someone told me not to hit my desk. The reason being, I have a new mousepad. It's a huge mousepad. It's like almost a meter long, and it's really, really soft, and every time I tap it, I don't feel like I'm hitting the table, but it actually does get picked up on the microphone, because the microphone's near the mousepad. Sorry about that, won't happen again. At least I'll try and make sure it doesn't happen again. Anyways, let me sip some water, and then we'll talk about, basically, my point is, I think this is now basically made it so that this percentage chance of you capturing family members is now increased, I think, from what I've seen on streams and from what I'm seeing here. Maybe it's just a new game effect, but who knows. Okay, we've also captured Dunholm, and we're now moving out, and my nephew was slain in battle. I want to check out which battle and where. Ah, sweet, sweet, sweet refreshment. Good. So, Jarl Huffledan's host. That's me, and first army of... okay. Oh, my brother's in command of those. Excellent. During the Battle of Ely, down there. Oh, right. Right, so we are actually attacking East Anglia as well. I mean, we being the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. Yeah, defending against the Ivar the Boneless. Good! Good! Continue attacking. Huzzah! And all that stuff. Okay. Finish the siege here as well. Oh, this is all one province, okay. Let's go, and considering this is a raiding army, let's go down to the bishopric of Lincoln and try and control Lindsay as well. Actually, again, prisoner taken in siege, you see what I mean? Like, there's a... It's happening very often. I don't like that you get loot from sieges as well. Not much, but you get some. Construction is... Okay, yeah, it's happening, but it's happening slowly. Okay. Duchy building. I think I ought to make one of those, and soon, because I have the money. I'll need to decide which one, though. So this is like there's like a special building that you can only build one of in the duchy, and it's like a, well, yeah, it's like a special building. That's pretty much it. And you can preview it like that as well. Cool. Okay. We'll look at that as soon as well, as soon as the construction of these two is finished, pretty much. Maybe I want to build something here. 450 gold. I think I'm going to save it for the duchy building, because these seem rather important. Okay. So we're going to go down there, we're going to go over there and siege stuff. Enemies can't really seem to do anything against us. They do have 2,000 men, but they're engaged in all manner of fighting. What I do want to know... right, so if I win, the Bishopric of Darlington will become part of my domain. The Barony of... well, it's probably better to look at it like provinces rather than individual little castles and temples and stuff. So I would gain all of this coloured stuff. That's not red or my shade of blue. Dark purplish blue, yes. Anyways. I'm partially colourblind, don't mind me. No, I can differentiate between most colours. It's just green and yellow are a bit fuzzy. Which is, from what I understand, very rare occurrence, because most people either can't differentiate between two colours or like have other issues that look differently, pun fully intended. But this, like, just having problems with some shades between colours is kind of rare. But yeah, anyways, now you know something about me. Oh, I will get this as well, won't I? Sorry. Yes, it will. So you know what? Instead of going down there, we're not going to get that, right? We're not going to get that no matter what, and this has been raided recently, hasn't it? Which should mean that it's easier to take over. Maybe. Maybe, who knows. No, and there's this fighting happening over there, so let's go. Good, good, good. Okay. Tell you what I would like to take a look at as well. I'd like to take a look at my recording timer. First of all, and I keep forgetting to put it on the other microphone. I can just put it behind this game. Okay. Good. Going to be a little bit shorter episode today because I have some stuff to do, but let's continue for a while longer. You can call on your ally. Oh, yes, I can call on my ally. But he's already fighting in a different war against me. Look, he's fighting with me, he's just not exactly aware of it, but he is, I swear to God. Prisoners can be ransomed. We are going to ransom them, or we might make a blood eagle out of them. Well, you never know. Depends on whose children they are. If they're Ayla's children, I will definitely murder them. Family members can get married. I'm going to sort these marriages out off camera because, you know, why? They're not exactly that important. I can call on my ally. I'm going to dismiss that. I can declare war. I can declare wars. Me, yeah. Sorry, I can declare wars. Gonna take a look at that after this war is over. Prisoners can be ransomed. Family members can get married. Convert county, we're already doing that. And now you're telling me to go to East Riding. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. What I did want to take a look at, though, before we sort of call it quits here, is the realm vassals, and then take a look at their opinion of me. So I have 3 vassals. All 3 of them are powerful. None of them really like me. Short range, impatient, unreformed. Is unreformed really minus 20? Damn. Damn. Oh well. Out of curiosity, how old am I? I'm 40 years old. I don't know. I am rather wrathful, though, because serve the crown plus 15 and wrathful. What is serve the crown? Do you know what? I'm going to ask someone. I'm going to ask someone, and I'm going to try and figure it out for next time, because... Yeah, so like, natural dread is 35, base is 0, and it's changing up to 35 because that's how dread works. I understand that perfectly, right? Good, great. Monthly change, O plus 3, because that's the default change, I suppose. Good, that's okay, I'm happy with all of this. But, serve the crown plus 15, what does serve the crown mean? Does serve the crown mean... current fascination... oranges. That's the most Viking thing I've read all my life. I'm just imagining Olaf and Olaf looking at, like, you know, wandering through the French countryside in the middle of, like, a dispute between a baron and a duke or something, and the duke sieging the baron's castle with oranges, and Olaf are going, holy Odin. Look at that, and they just become completely obsessed with oranges. Like, nothing else matters to them anymore. They just turn their house into like a shrine to oranges. The wording fascination is kind of funny to me. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, man, I love this game. All right. I'm going to call it quits here. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the content that I produce on the channel. I have a very big exam tomorrow, so probably there's going to be a day that I skip recording, but after that I should have a couple of free days to make batch recordings of all sorts of games, from CK3 to... I think I'm probably going to take a look at Iron Harvest a little bit for like a first impressions video, or like, you know, just a general what I think on it, and if it's worth your while. And I'm going to continue playing Stalker, because I'm having a fair bit of fun with that game, even though it is frustrating at times. Right. Let's call it here. Have fun, until next time, take care, and bye-bye.